Okay, how's it going, everybody? So today we're going to be working on some Jesop King. You know how this goes. We're going to be doing some line art today. Actually, we got 3 pages still to catch up on. Not this page. We'll get another page going. Let me just make sure this is all good to go. Yep. Okay. Actually, let me close some of this stuff because apparently we were streaming a little earlier today, and it was just like lag fest. I don't know why. Thanks, guys. Thanks for sticking around too, you guys. Appreciate that. Oh, okay. Actually, I should have did something here before I close it. Make sure this is all okay. Cool. Forget where we actually left off on here. Oh, are we drawing the big guy? We were. Awesome. Cool. Can you guys let me know if the stream's going good? It seems good, but the preview I get's always lagging, so it might just be my end today. Let's get a reference up here. Let's move this over. Oops. Stream looks good. Okay, so it's just my end then. What's that? Any plans for 200 followers special? What are we at? How many followers are we at now? 163. I don't know. Does that sound like something we should do? What should we do? You guys got ideas? I didn't think of anything. Let's just duplicate that window, put it over here. A critique stream. Ooh. Actually, you know what? I've been meaning to say that. Thanks for bringing it up. If you guys wanted like critique or needed help with anything, send an email to me. There's links below, like how to contact me. Just send me an email with specifically what you're looking to improve on or need help with the art. And I was starting to think maybe I can just do like separate like recordings just for that instead of doing like an entire, whatever. What's that Street Fighter stream against this? Oh, whoa, whoa. Now it's not art related, but that I'm actually interested in that. The new patch just went out too. Have you had a chance to play? Street Fighter 5, yeah. Yeah, I just downloaded it, the patch last night or whatever. I guess anybody that's listening that plays Street Fighter 5. If you log in now, I think it's like the first week of June, maybe second week, you get 50K fight money just for signing in. So even if you haven't played in a while, I'd recommend at least just go do that. Just trying out a little bit of Zangief's new stuff. Not enough to actually have like done anything that matters, but it's cool. I played 8 months. God, dang. Yeah, it opens. It's kind of like Predator, or if you guys seen Blade, you know they open that kind of stuff. Just the Cyclopses do this though, not the other Doblins. Keeman's been playing a bunch. I like that. I'm not even kidding you. Are you guys? How many people are in here now? We got Keeman, Nabu. Have you guys updated? And maybe we'll like just little pause button, possibly. Maybe we'll make a little lobby. We'll do like a little bit. You know, I think we can stream it too. That might be fun. If you guys are down for playing a couple rounds anyway. You haven't uploaded it? Okay. I'll be playing a little bit later in the day. Put some student. Okay, I got you. All right. I don't want to start tainting us. Like I was about to just leave. I'm like, all right, guys, we got some street we're playing. You're right. Let's try to give a shit about our art for a little bit. Keeman, I'm more of a Ryu and Chem player as well as a Kuma sometimes, but Gal Chun-Li. Okay, yeah, no problem, man. You like the Shotos? All good. I got Geef, and a little bit of a Kuma. Not like nothing's. I mean, my Ryu. I was playing Ryu just to do like basics, only like trying not to jump. I mean, vanilla stuff. You know, there was like one combo you hit, crouching medium kick, fireball, just trying to just not get creative and fancy. Just try to win with the basic shit, just to build some fundamentals and all that. But I like Zangief. He's just I don't know. It's challenging. Can be challenging anyway. Hey, Inkpot, welcome in. Oh yeah, we're talking about Street Fighter. Tekken 7. Yeah, a lot of people are talking about it. I don't like Tekken myself, but a lot of people are playing it and stuff. It's good. Is today's Zangi? Today's not Zangi's birthday. What is it really? June 1st. Jeez, I didn't know that. Well then, the best belly button ever, right? Whoops. All right, so I wanted a contour layer on this guy because I want him to. I don't do this often, but I just want him to pop over this layer. You'll see in a second here. All right, so let's. Guess we're gonna have to do that. Something like that. I don't. We'll see. Mmm. Diablo and stuff, eh? Sick. This is honestly, guys. I haven't been playing video games. I just been this. I bought this. Turn this music off. I don't know if you guys like board games or anything like that, or if they're too boring for you or not. This right here, you probably see in the background. It's called Legendary. I don't know if you guys have effed around with it. Ugh. Now it's a multiplayer game. Here, I'll show you guys. Let me see here. Can we go webcam? There we go. Cool. So it's this here. It's like this big box thing called Legendary. It's a 1 to 5 player game. The reason I got it was I talked a little bit about it in previous streams, but I can't play Magic anymore just because the amount of time it takes to play and get good. Because I don't like losing. Losing a lot sucks. But I like everything else about Magic, like the deck building and all that stuff. So trying to find like a solo game because as sad or whatever as it is, can't, not that I don't get out of the house, but there's not too many people that like playing this kind of stuff. But anyway, kind of see inside of it. I made some like dividers and stuff. It looks super complicated more than it is, but really all it is you pick like random arch villains. They come up with a scheme, and then you pick some heroes and you build a deck. So if you guys ever played like deck builders, like Ascension and stuff, I'll show you some of the stuff. Like actually last night I was going against here. I'll check. Yeah, here you go. You can check this out. So this would be one of the bad guys, Carnage kind of thing. Like so you'd pick. Is it gonna pick up? Yeah, let me try this. One sec. I've been playing the shit out of this. I got this like like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, and I've been playing it every night, at least the one game. Um, One second, guys. Just need to turn autofocus on. There we go. Okay, so it should kick in here. Let's see. Maybe. There you go. So I know there's a lot of reading on there that isn't going to make sense, but basically you'd go like this. You randomly pick something, so it'd be like, okay, so Carnage is the big bad guy that we have to do something with, okay? So you have that, and it's totally, you can, like, it's really randomized, but we'll do that. And the next thing you pick is like a scheme, okay? So a scheme would be something that they're doing, like a scheme twist, right? So like, it could be unleashing the power of the cosmic cube, portals to the dark dimension, midtown bank robbery, a civil war, Negative Zone. Like if you like Marvel stuff, this shit's legit, right? So I'll show you. So like let's say it's this. I'm not gonna give you guys the rules, but this would be the plot, right? Can you read that? Just trying to get the shine off there. So it would just be like that. And what makes it so cool is there's like so many different versions of this. So they all play differently, and it's very customizable in the fact that like, let's say one of the bad guys is trying to unleash the power of the what's it called? Unleash the something of the cosmic cube, whatever the hell. It depends who it is. It could be Thanos trying to do it, anybody, right? And then you get henchmen and all that fun stuff. But then you also get like heroes. I'll show one of my favorite Cyclops. Right? And they all just do different stuff. I'm not going to get into the whole thing with you there. Oops. If you've ever never played a deck building game, the idea, really, nothing. There you go. The idea is you just keep buying cards and adding them to your deck, and then you draw them and you try to beat the bad guy. Super fun. I recommend checking it out if you're into board games or if you like playing solo deck building kind of games. Got what do we got? Spider-Man, a whole bunch of Maximum Carnage stuff, some Guardians of the Galaxy as well. It's pretty neat. Descent, kind of like that. It's not like Dungeons and Dragons. No, it's more like I think Pathfinder's kind of like that. I haven't played it. So Ascension, if you've ever played that, is one of them. Dominion, I think, is another card game. Star Realms, we played that actually at a buddy's house. That was really good. And if you don't like the sci-fi, there's Fantasy Realms. What other games are kind of like deck builders? It might, like there's quite a bit of them actually, but really it tickles that fancy of if you like Magic the Gathering style. It's not as complicated as that. I don't want to upsell it to something that it's not, but it's along those veins, right? Like you start off with 8 cards in your deck. 4 can attack, like 4 are attack cards. The other ones are buying power, and each turn you can buy like new heroes and stuff. So you're adding them to your deck, so your deck gets bigger, and then it starts to react in different ways. It's fun. I think it's a lot of fun. I've never played Descent, like you said there, but it's a little interesting. But I've just been hooked on that, man. I don't know why. I think just scratching a lot of itches. He's not talking here at all, right, this guy? think we're. I know on the first page we skipped a bunch of like the crowd scenes, so we'll see how much we got left. Peter Pancakes, welcome, my man. Welcome, 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 welcome. Oh boy. All right. Let's get some tunes going. Saying, but is saying buddy Canadian? I don't. Is it? I don't know. Do you guys not call each other buddies at all, or you just say bye, buddy? Do you guys not buddy not a thing? I don't know. Maybe it's a Canadian thing. Canadian. Yeah, Wolverine's Canadian. He says Bub, B-U-B, not Bud. Though, if that's where you're kind of drawing that comparison. Peter is asking you, John, um, about how many mini comics do you think made before venturing? Do you think made? But you mean me? Before venturing into laundry details, I have a comic I want to do, but I haven't completed an actual comic since high school. I'm 30, by the way. So you say I need to start it slowly before. Well, personally, me, I've only ever done one mini comic, but I've worked on many actual like between 6 page comics to like a full page comic or an anthology issue. Many of those before even doing the mini comics. So I'm familiar with the world. The reason why I recommend doing mini comics is because you can do it on your own and you don't have to try to find people to get better. You can get better on your own. It's just to spark that stuff. So really you only need what you think you need. I say at least try it if you've never made a comic book so that you understand the process and you understand what you're doing, or what it entails. And also, um, one sec, just wait for the name to pop up. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I don't even know if it's going to pop up here. Okay, let me just check this out. The Paint Monkey, welcome. I appreciate it. Um, but yeah, so like, I don't know if you don't know, like if you don't understand what it takes to make a comic book, like without like if you've never made a comic book or been part of a group that made one, I think it's in your best interest to try mini comic because it doesn't take as long for you to understand all of that. If you have made comics, then you probably don't even have to worry about it, to be honest. But it's a great little exercise to do, I say. Like even if it's just 3 pages. But you're saying you have a comic you want to do, but you haven't completed an actual comic since high school. So that just means to me that you have the story. You don't actually have, like, do you have a script made? Is that how you like to work? Do you know how do you like to work? You know, a lot of little questions to ask sometimes. Where does her arms run up? You have a synopsis. That's about it. Okay. Well, did you watch my video at all that I put out a couple weeks ago saying like start your comic today? Have you had a chance to watch that? Anyway, if you haven't, I recommend watching that. It talks a lot about how you can get something going right now. If you have watched it, I would probably just try that. Really, you can do a 3 page mini comic. You can do 5, 6, 10. It can be as big as you want. This mini part is really the size of it, but ultimately, like, if you can, try to keep it like mini as in terms of pages as well. Only because, like I say, you could do a 3 page comic. Sorry, I'm trying to talk over this awesome music. Excuse me. You can make a 3 page comic and understand what it takes to go from a synopsis to plot to script if you like to do that as well. Thumbnail. Like the process is there. It's not necessarily the amount of pages. Uh, the mini stuff. It's just that you can have something start, finish, end, and have that loop actually finish quicker than doing a full page or a full 22 plus page project. And that's the thing. That's the reason why I was encouraged to do it, and why I encourage people to try it is because you can get that feeling of starting from nothing and finishing with something quick and understand what you're capable of, what you can push yourself to do more of, what you need to improve on, all that stuff over a weekend or a week or a month or whatever time you can to put into it. That's why I think it's important to do that. But I highly recommend you guys watch that video if you haven't. It's called like let me pull it up. I'll show it to you, those of you that are maybe watching after the fact, and I'll post a link here in the chat as well. You guys go watch it now if you want. I'll be doing this when you get back. It's like a 10-minute video. It was just like a clip from one of the streams we did. Just give me a second here, you guys. Something like real talk, blah blah blah. Making comics hack. There we go. I even labeled it something that it makes it seem more important than it is. All right, so I'll get the link here for you guys and post it in the chat. Yeah, just so you guys can see it if you wanted to search for it. It's right here. And this is that. Like I go right through, like literally. I'm all I'm saying is, please watch this if you're interested in starting something and you feel like you're not doing anything. It goes through everything, like the entire process. You'll be doing concept art, all that stuff, and it's pretty simple. If this is confusing for you, just let me know. Maybe I can clear it up for you. Okay. Tim, do you think it's strange to want to make comics but not really read them much? No, that's me, man. That's exactly what I do. I don't read comics. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. I think checking comics out from time to time is a good idea. The other thing too is like if you're in, like if I was in the world of comics, like let's say 100% of my time, like my job was making comics, and I'm going to shows and stuff, then I think I'd be reading comics more than I am personally. That's just a guess, but I don't know if this is for you, if this is you or not. But for me, it's like I don't read as many comics as I suppose I should. I just don't because I don't make the time. I'd rather be making stuff. Like we work and all that crap, and I just in my downtime. There's nothing wrong with reading comics for sure, but there's also a lot of comics out there that I don't really enjoy. That's half the reason why I make comics, I guess. It's because I don't. There's not a lot of comics out there that I found that are exactly what I want to read. I don't think there's necessarily anything wrong with that. Wow, the important videos playlist is in your recommended too. What? What did I miss something? Let me just check that out. Did I put something in recommended? Oh, maybe you guys are seeing something different. Peter Pancake saying, I'm the same way Tim was. I'm just now getting back into some comics like Boneyard, Atomic Robo, nothing Marvel or DC. Yeah, like I would enjoy at least once, working for Marvel DC. I've said that before, but I don't actually like. I'm not very interested in reading, like buying their stuff. Working for them, yeah, but reading their stuff, no. And I don't know what that is. or why that is, but. Actually, you know what we might do here? That's what it is. Okay. All right, actually, sorry you guys. What? Okay, I'm gonna cut this one a little bit short. I'll probably be streaming a little bit later tonight. I said little. I forgot. I set these little notifications that pop up to make sure I go out and go for a walk or go ride my bike. As lame as that sounds, it's all this sedentary lifestyle. It's killing me and stuff. But anyway, I apologize. It's a little shorter of a video today. For those of you watching on YouTube, I hope you enjoy it. See you in the next video. We're gonna be carrying on with this stuff. You guys know the routine. We're doing the line art. We got the inks after this, and then the coloring, and then we do it all over again. But anyway, thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Hopefully, I'll see some of you guys later tonight, possibly. And if not, maybe in the next stream as well. And if you are watching on YouTube and you're interested in checking the streams, so far it seems like we're sticking with Twitch. It's just, I don't know. It seems like there's a little bit, I don't want to say a better community, but it seems like the community that's there is ripe and it's interesting. And I'm able to just add a little extra social elements. I know it's not a big deal, but when somebody follows and you see stupid Jesop fly over, it's cool. For me anyway, it's interesting to see. And going forward, I mean, there's more room and opportunity to grow on Twitch. I see for the immediate, for what's there. The main difference, I know nobody asked for this at all, but the main difference I notice is that on YouTube, you sort of get like an audience or people watching quicker than you do here on Twitch. Twitch is like investment stuff. People are coming to a stream to go check that out. But anyway, there's links below the video. If you're interested in following, you can head on over to Twitch. You can hit follow. You'll get notified whenever we stream. And if you miss the streams, that's all good. The videos will be posted up on YouTube, and that's not a problem. Okay? So anyway, until next time, you guys, keep reading comics, keep making comics. I'll talk to you then. Bye-bye.